Hey YouTube, Casino here. 1K. 1,000 of you guys and girls that hit the subscribe button on my channel. Now I know compared to some other YouTubers, it's still tiny. But for me, it's really a milestone. I'm trying to imagine a room full of 1,000 people. I mean, that's amazing. And thinking that maybe I've helped a few of those people among the 1,000, this is what drives me. Because trust me, YouTube is hard. When I say hard, of course, it's nothing compared to what some of the people are going through right now, or even compared to some of the stuff that I've been through in my life. Let's not compare apples and oranges. I started web design, web development, web marketing. I mean, yeah, there's a learning curve. I'm not saying it was easy, but YouTube, man, YouTube is tough. So maybe for the people who started back in the day, maybe, yeah, it was easier. And I'm not even sure because actually at the time, nobody trusted in YouTube. So it was tough also, but there was less competition. So if you came up with quality, I guess it was easier at that time. Now, that being said, most of the big YouTubers you see today, they've put thousands of hours into their craft, before anybody noticed, before they had a voice. I don't really believe in overnight success, even though it happens, but I believe in, working. I believe in being excited about what you do. If I looked at the first views I had when I released the first videos, I wouldn't be doing YouTube today. Because trust me, it was tough. The average video took me between 7 and 12 hours to produce. And I don't know, after 30 videos, I had like 3 views, 5 views. First of all, it was tough for the ego, but that's a good thing because it puts you back into your place and it puts things back into perspective. YouTube is about you, it's not about me. But then my real concern was not that. My real concern was that I thought, man, if I spend so much time working on videos and I have a life, on the side. And bear in mind that at the beginning, I was releasing 2 videos per week. So it was really tough. And I can understand why some YouTubers go through a burnout. But my real concern was that I released like 30 videos. It's a course actually. And to me, these were holding the most value because I was pouring all my knowledge, all these years, all the things I learned in web design, web marketing, branding, all that stuff. I tried to condense all of that into one course. But the thing is, nobody was watching. So I was like, why? And the reason, is a multi-step answer. First of all, when YouTube doesn't know you, it's not going to show you to anyone. Next, what I was talking about, there are thousands, hundreds of thousands, or even millions of people here on YouTube talking about the same stuff. So why should you listen to me? And the thing is, when I realized that, I thought, okay, let's change course. I released one video and it was really about practical tutorials. And I know that tutorials work, but initially that's not what I wanted to create because I thought I could bring more value with the Be Your Own Boss course and those kind of tips. But then I had to realize that what people need is not especially what I thought they needed. Maybe not at this point of time. Maybe later down the road, maybe I can help them with what I initially wanted. But since I love the web so much, I thought maybe I can share some of the stuff that I learned, my own subjective perspective on WordPress, Elementor, and other tools. So I started releasing more tutorials and went from posting twice a week to posting less. And the weird thing is that when I did that, that's when things started to happen. I mean, when I say started to happen, instead of getting 10 views, I started getting a few hundreds, then a few thousands views. I started getting more subscribers, which is why today I reached the symbolic 1K subs. But as I said, to me, it's not just 1K, it's 1,000 people that hit that button. And even though I'm well aware that not everybody will be watching each and every time I release a video, still, to me, it's a milestone because especially when I saw some of the comments, I'm not talking about the trolls, but some of the comments of people telling me, "Thank you because you helped me achieve that. Thank you because of that." Not because I want to be thanked. Of course, it's always nice, but because then I can measure, the work that I'm trying to put into YouTube. I can really touch the consequences. And it really helps because I'm really excited when I go someone going from point A to point B. Point A being stuck or being in a 9 to 5 job that they hate, and then helping them to get to point B. So point B could be creating a website, could be starting their own business, and that's what I want for this channel. Now, if I could, I would post more, but bear in mind that when I was doing the first videos, as I said, it would take me between 7 and 12 hours, and now moved on to a lot more tutorials and mini courses, and it can range from 12 hours to 72 hours. I mean, not literally 72 hours, but I remember for one of the tutorials, which was quite long, it took me 3 days actually, trying to find the concept, working on the concept, going through the bugs, then recreating the website, and then writing each and every little step so that I could recreate a tutorial going step by step in a logical way. Then going through my own tutorial to make sure it made sense and that things were working, and then finally recording. And once you've done that, that's the easiest part because you still have to go through editing, color grading. You need to write a blog post. You have track links. You need to write the social media copy, the SEO copy. That's a lot of things to be done. Looking for the images, optimizing the images for the web, for the different sizes, the banners, and so on. So YouTube, honestly, is one of the toughest things I tried. And that's why reaching that milestone, even though it's a tiny milestone, and some people reach that milestone in a week. I saw a guy said he reached it in a day, but that's a different story. If I was posting entertaining videos or cover songs, that's another story. And there's so many very talented people out here. And the trouble, and I'm saying that for you, if you want to start a YouTube channel and you always compare yourself to others, then it's tough because some people have natural talents that maybe you don't have. But there's someone I really like, it's Will Smith. And he said something. He said one day that he didn't have the most talent, but he was a hard worker. And he said he could take anyone any day just because of the hard work he would put in. He was saying that because as an actor, he thought that he was not the best one and that there were people around him that were way better than he was, but he was a hard worker. Now, that being said, initially I was thinking, okay, will I go on with this YouTube channel because it's a lot of work? Now, if it's your first time on my channel, you may be thinking, if you're still watching the video at this point, why is this guy talking about? We don't care about his life, which I can totally understand. But if you've been on my channel or if you plan on watching some other videos, right now, up until now, I mean, I've only posted videos about business tips and about tutorials. And I thought that milestone was an opportunity to tell you a little bit about me, why I started the channel, where it's going. I try to go fast on this one, but actually the reason why I started the channel goes back a few years ago. I had a friend, which is more like a brother, who was constantly asking me, teach me how to create a website. Teach me how to create a website each and every week. And the thing is, I was so caught up in so many things in my life. I had so little time, even for leisure, that, I didn't see myself pouring all these years of experience into teaching someone in a couple of hours how to create a complex website. Now, that was a few years back, and luckily today it would be way easier. But still, because I had other people asking me for the same thing about marketing, about web design and web development, and all that stuff, one day I thought, yeah, why wouldn't I make a video? I could make a video, teach people how to create a simple website, and each and every time someone in my inner circle would ask me, I could send them the video. So I started doing that, but to create that video, I needed a real fake project. So I created that project, and actually I built a real website. And the thing is, I worked so much on that video and on that website that at the end I thought, yeah, maybe now I can release it online. So that's what I did. I released it on another channel on YouTube. And that's when I started playing with affiliate marketing. And I started noticing, yeah, there was a market, and that was something I was enjoying, actually. Yes, I love helping people, but I also need to make a living, just like you. You're watching this, you need to make a living. So for me, it was an opportunity to do something that I love, help people, and make some bucks along the way. That's when the idea came, okay, I tried a few things. I can see there's truly some potential, but if I really want to take this one step further, I should rebrand, I should refocus on what I can help people with. And that's how Casino came to life, because I thought, okay, I want to go broader, even though I had to come back to doing a lot of tutorials, and I love doing that, but I still hope that along the way I'll be able to help people with the mindset, with the entrepreneur mindset, because I see a lot of people with the wrong mindset from the get-go. And that's something that needs to be corrected before people can actually experience some kind of success. Success is different from everyone. Some people just getting out of the 9 to 5 will be success. Some other people want to be millionaires. Each and everyone has their own barrier and their own definition of success. To me, success is when I'm happy, when I'm just happy about my life. And I must say that doing videos, creating tutorials, also released a course. It was a course on Divi. These kind of things really make me happy, actually. I enjoy doing that. Initially, I had an idea of what people would enjoy. I had a reality check that showed me, people for the moment are more interested in the tutorials. And then what happens now is some people that watch the tutorials, that watch the other videos that I initially created, and for which I was getting very little views. Now, I'm not getting millions of views, but I went from videos with 3 views and 5 views to some videos with 5,000, 6,000 and growing. And this tells me, okay, maybe I can help some people. So this is my mindset. And about the channel, that's why I've been posting less, because the tutorials take a lot more time. Also, I have a lot of things going in my life, so I'm really trying to get this thing going, and I would really love to do this full time. So if I get a chance to do this full time, I would definitely do it, because it's something I love. But in the meantime, I need your help, because I need to know what kind of content you prefer, what you would like me to talk about, what has brought the most value. So that would help me focus more on what can help you. Now, this was a lot of rambling, and if you're still here, I thank you. Once again, I want to thank you for being part of the community. And if you're watching this, maybe you're watching my videos, but you didn't hit subscribe because you never really think about doing it. Well, now would be a good time, because I'm trying to build a community of like-minded people here. So once again, I want to thank you. Thank you for being part of the community. Thank you for being on this channel. I hope that I will see you in the comments. I hope that I can help you someday, somehow, to achieve something. Maybe it's just a tutorial. Maybe it's some piece of information you are lacking. Maybe it's some motivation you need to start doing things. Maybe you need to start your own YouTube channel. Maybe you need to start your own business. And that's really something I hope that I can help with. Let me know in the comments where you come from, because I'm really interested to know where my audience is. Yes, I can look at the stats, but I much prefer people telling me, hey, I come from that country, I come from that city. You know how I end my videos usually. And when I say it's time to invest in your success, it's not just a tagline. I see many people that can invest in sneakers, they can invest in a Beat headset, they can spend a lot of money on iPhones and very expensive phones. And I'm not judging anyone. But the thing is, I see many people, they invest in those things, but they don't invest in themselves. And investing is not always about money. It's about investing time. And yes, sometimes it's about money, But most of the time it's just your investment in yourself. So that's why I say it's time to invest in your success, because when you're watching Netflix, when you are doing these kind of things, which I do also, I love Netflix. But what I mean is, if you do that all the time and you don't invest in yourself, nothing's going to change. So after all this long talk, it's time to end the video. Thank you very much for being part of this channel. And if you're not yet subscribed, make sure you subscribe. And don't forget, let me know in the comments where you're from and what you'd like to see on this video. So I see you in the next one. And in the meantime, don't forget to invest
in your success.